This week in Parliament was quite varied. It being the beginning of the Remembrance period, I joined in the service at the opening of the Remembrance Garden here in Parliament, and then had the honour of laying a memorial marker for the North Antrim constituency, remembering all our brave military and indeed all the innocent victims of terrorism down through the years, and that's a very important matter, which I was pleased to do my duty in that regard. Within the chamber, there were issues which arose which were important to us. There was an urgent question on Soldier F's acquittal, and so I took the opportunity to have my say about how that appeared to me to be a trial that should never have taken place, because the evidence patently from the beginning was unreliable, and really there did seem to me to be political influences that kept this trial going rather than the proper legal basis for prosecuting anyone. Then the Prime Minister unusually introduced what is a Home Office bill arising from the Hillsborough disaster, imposing a duty of candour in respect of officials dealing with public inquiries because of the cover-ups, the successive cover-ups there's been in respect of that matter and others. And I took the opportunity to raise an intervention with the Prime Minister, drawing attention to the Chinook disaster, where there has been serial cover-up, from attempts to wrongly blame the pilots, to secreting documents for 100 years, and really denying the truth to the families, whom many of whom I met recently. So I was determined when the opportunity arose to put the spotlight on that, and I do hope going forward that we will get some justice eventually for the Chinook families. This was also the week when the government published a so-called independent monitoring report on the performance of the Irish Sea border. And of course, this was part of the deception that was introduced by the Donaldson DUP deal when they signed up to safeguarding the Union. And we were given this wonderful monitoring body that was going to, they pretended, persuade us that the Irish Sea border was gone. Of course, the fundamental flaw is that it was only reporting on what percentage of goods passed through the green lane. The green lane is still, though they now call it the internal market system, which is anything but, it is still part of the international EU border that partitions our United Kingdom and subjects our goods from GB to Northern Ireland to customs declarations and to customs checks, and therefore fetters rather than unfettered trade. So I've been having my say about that particular deception and reminding people of the lies that were told to them by the DUP under Jeffrey Donaldson, with the assent of Gavin Robinson, as to the supposed removal of the Irish Sea border. So quite a busy week, and next week is of course Remembrance Day, and there will be further opportunities to express our gratitude to those who give their lives so we might have the freedom that we all enjoy.